We're in Ethiopia!
Today we are taking you outside the city and into the beautiful Ethiopian countryside.
This place is absolutely breathtaking.
We stop for some delicious roadside coffee.
Oh wow.
Hike along a stunning canyon.
Whoa!
Eat some scrumptious Ethiopian cuisine.
It is absolutely delicious.
Get up close and personal with some gelada baboons.
It was really cool to see it up close.
And welcomed into the home of a local Ethiopian family.
So interesting learning about the local life here in Ethiopia.
Hello everyone.
We are now in the countryside of Ethiopia, and I have to say the drive has been so beautiful so far. We've just gone through some really beautiful little villages, so busy, lots of markets, people selling things, lots of tuk-tuks and small donkeys and horse carriages, certainly very vibrant and busy markets.
And we just got outside one of the villages now, so we can see all the cows grazing on the green fields, and there's some nice rolling hills as well, so it looks really pretty here.
And lots of eucalyptus trees, so we're really feeling like we're at home at the moment in Australia. I think koalas would be loving Ethiopia right now with all the eucalyptus. We've been driving for about 2 hours. It's time to stop for a coffee. Excited for some coffee. Feeling a little tired this morning. We've had a few busy days, so I think the coffee is going to be really good. It'll wake us up, ready for the rest of the tour. This coffee is really full, so just try not to get it everywhere. All right, it's very hot. Oh, wow. Again, another delicious Ethiopian coffee. It's added a little bit of sugar in it just to take any of the bitterness away. But yeah, it's very good. I can't believe I'm drinking coffee without milk here. That says something about the quality of this coffee in Ethiopia, because I never drink coffee without milk. It's actually quite delicious. It's very creamy. My dad would love this. So this is called rue, and it is a very fragrant plant. Apparently you can dip it in the coffee. It adds a different flavor to the coffee. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I dip it like a tea bag? I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Do I just leave it in there? All right, we might let it infuse for a little bit and then I'll take a sip in a moment. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So just let it infuse for a few minutes. Yeah, it has a completely different flavor now. Oh, wow. I have no idea how to explain this flavour. It does taste a little planty. I might have to get Casper's opinion on this one and see what he thinks it tastes like.
Whoa, that's different. Completely changes the flavor of the coffee. It doesn't taste like the coffee I just tasted before. I don't mind it, it's actually quite nice. Probably does taste a bit kind of herby. Like it tastes like there's a herb or plant in there, but it's a nice flavor.
This is the plain coffee without the herb in it, and it's very sweet. Once I added the rue into this coffee, it basically eliminates all sweetness, and all you can taste is the herby, planty flavor. So that's interesting. I like it. Maybe I prefer the plain coffee over the one with the plant in it, but yeah, it's still a nice flavor.
We are nearly at Debre Libanos monastery, and the views on this road trip are absolutely beautiful. We have just reached an area where there's this massive canyon. It looks absolutely incredible.
We have just stopped at a lookout here, and it's a beautiful view. You really get a good impression of the countryside. You can see all the rural houses, all the farms, and there's a gorgeous view of the gorge. And behind me you can see all the piles of straw, which actually comes from teff, so they use that for cattle feeding.
We're just about to enter the church now. We're going to go take a look. We're actually being led by one of the monks that lives here at the monastery. The church was actually first built in 1401, so it's really old, and has been rebuilt a number of times over the years because it has been destroyed and then they have rebuilt it. And the existing church here now is from 1961. There are approximately 500 monks living at the monastery. Some are living here at the monastery, some of them are living in the village, and some are still living in caves. It's a very beautiful alphabet. Like, it's very unique. I've never seen an alphabet like this before. So this is explaining the history of the founder and the place Debre Libanos.
Debre Libanos is the first and largest church here in Ethiopia. There are periods of time throughout the year where over 1 million pilgrims come to worship here at this church. Inside the church, there are beautiful stained glass windows, and they depict the stories of the First Testament and the New Testament. We feel like we're on safari right now. We are looking for some gelada baboons, which are native to Ethiopia.
We just pulled over to this place where we're going to go for a walk down to the Portuguese bridge and hopefully see some baboons on the way, and then we'll come back and have the lunch here.
We are on our way to the Portuguese bridge. We're going off-roading. Woo! We're working up an appetite for lunch. I think it's going to be hard work walking back up here.
It's a pretty nice walk down to the Portuguese bridge. There's some really massive cactus.
You can see the entire canyon and the river, and I can even see terraces on the side of the cliffs, which looks really cool.
Lemmy is trying to talk us into trying one of these bush berries. And the first thing you learn in Australia as a child is to never eat berries, because we have lots of poisonous berries in Australia. So I'm always a little skeptical when people are like, okay, try a berry. Oh yeah, yeah, it's nice. Do I swallow it? Don't know. But I've had a little taste. I think that's enough. Yeah. Tastes good, yeah. A little bit like a strawberry. So a strawberry that is maybe not fully ripe, so it's not super sweet. It's a little bit like a plum maybe, actually.
Plum?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Or like a blueberry.
They have a taste too.
The taste is changing as I'm eating it. Here,
Oh,
he can just nibble on my leftovers. He's swallowing it.
Oh, so little, so.
What do you think? A little bit like a blueberry?
Yeah, maybe a little bit like a blueberry that lacks a bit of sweetness. But it's not too bad, actually. It's pretty all right.
Okay, if anything dodgy happens, we'll give you a status update on that one later.
Yep. We probably won't film it, but we'll give you a status update.
We've seen so many eagles flying past, and they're absolutely massive. We even saw one which I've never seen a bird like mid-air and it just like all comes flying. And also look at these spiky cacti. That's crazy. You don't want to run into that. In Australia, these are called rabbit's ears because they look like rabbit's ears.
This is definitely one of the most beautiful walks we've ever done. This cliff is absolutely spectacular.
We just arrived at the Portuguese bridge, which is a bridge built by the Portuguese in 1525.
I have to say, I thought it was going to be bigger. It's actually pretty small. In the photos that I saw online, yeah, it definitely looked a lot bigger, but yeah, it's very cute. And I have to say, it's in the most beautiful setting. So I've concluded that Converse are not trekking shoes. So if you're looking for trekking shoes, do not buy Converse, okay?
And this is after I told Carly about a potential sponsorship in the future from Converse.
Just totally disregard what I just said. Trekking in Ethiopia, wearing Converse, oh my gosh, amazing. If you're looking for trekking shoes, don't worry about Timberland, go for Converse, okay? Converse, who would have thought? Converse, call us. This place is absolutely breathtaking. It is so beautiful. It was definitely worth the trek to get here. Just check out this view. Look at this canyon, the greenery, the waterfalls, the Portuguese bridge. It is definitely worth coming. We are going to link Adimasu Tour and Travel below in the description, so check that out so you can book a tour like this.
I like tasting all the individual bits first, just to see what the flavors are like.
I'm just getting straight into it.
Really good, isn't it? It's yummy.
I feel like we're not really talking right now because we're so exhausted after our walk.
I really like the beetroot.
Yeah, the beetroot's delicious. I'm loving how flavorful and tasty the Ethiopian food is. Such a surprise. I did not expect there to be so much spice. But yeah, it really packs a punch, especially this one here. It's called shurop and it is made with the berbere spice and it is absolutely delicious.
Very yummy.
This delicious red sauce here is an absolute winner.
We spotted some baboons while we were eating lunch and my dad and the guy decided to go trekking again so that they can get a closer look at the baboons while we were finishing off our lunch. So it's been about, what's that now, 45 minutes and they still haven't come back. They don't have cell phone service, so don't really know if they've tumbled down a cliff or got stabbed by a cactus or something. It's taking a while. Thought they would have been back by now, but hopefully they're getting some good footage of the baboons and didn't tumble down a cliff.
It's so cool. We have seen a whole flock of gelada baboons and we can see a really big male sitting on one of the rocks over there. So hopefully he's coming this way here soon. The big male has a really long fur and a really long hairdo. You can also hear them scream every now and then. It's quite a distinct sound. The baboons were certainly not fazed by the spiky cactus. We even noticed that some of them were eating their fruit.
We really feel like we're on safari today. We've been trying to spot these baboons all day and also looking at all the beautiful birds. They have so many different birds. They have these massive eagles. Absolutely crazy.
We just got really close to a whole flock of the gelada baboons. They're crawling up along the cliffside. One of the big males came up too, so it was really cool to see it up close. It was amazing to see them climb up the vertical cliffs while carrying their babies on their back. It took a bit of patience to get a close-up view of the big male, but it was definitely worth the wait. You could really see its long fur and its red spot on the chest. It was really cool.
We have just arrived at a local village. There are different hay bales. The one behind me is made out of wheat and then the one over there is made out of teff. So this is teff. It's a very, very small grain. This is the traditional style of an Ethiopian house and it has the straw roof. However, it's actually pretty expensive because every 2 years the straw has to be changed and now metal roofs are actually being favored as the more modern version of an Ethiopian house. It's so cute. This one is only 1 week old. This is the kitchen area. They're currently making some coffee and there's also a pan where they make injera. Here are shelves made out of mud and straw that they use as a pantry. It is so smoky here. I can feel it all in my eyes and in my throat. There's zero ventilation in here. At night, they gather around as a family and they sit on these seats covered in goat skin. So there's no electricity in here. So at night, they light candles and put it here as a light.
We're trying another variety of Ethiopian coffee now.
This is the full local experience.
It's so cozy in here actually. I was just wondering what happens when it rains because the grass roof, I can see there's some small holes in there. It's a few years old, so it does get some leaks. So there's actually 4 families living in this compound and this is the one kitchen that they all use and share to make all the food together.
I really love the Ethiopian coffee. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really good. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm really surprised how smooth and creamy the Ethiopian coffee is. It is not bitter at all. It is really delicious.
Okay, so this is the living area we're in at the moment. So this is where they come to have, for example, their coffee ceremony in the mornings. This bench here is actually made from ox skin, and then they have goat and sheepskin here, so it's nice and comfortable to sit.
This area here is the bedroom, and also they have a storage area at the back where they have their crops and their grains, and also where they keep their injera. You can definitely really smell the teff in here.
That was so interesting learning about the local life here in Ethiopia. We have had an amazing time exploring the countryside of Ethiopia.
That's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming adventures. See you next time on
Living the Joe Life!
Hello there, dearie. How are my children? We've just made it to the Portuguese bridge.
I feel like it's such an effort to be all careful while walking down rocks and stuff. I just feel like I'm going melting. You know that feeling though, right? Or is it just me? I feel like it's a feeling, but yeah, I just feel like I could just kind of like tumble down the cliff right now. I need food. It's gonna be about an hour and a half probably until we get back. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna.
God, you sound pathetic.
I'm gonna survive.
Can't keep up with the
Can you
parents.
remember lyrics?
Am I gonna get diarrhea from this?